Alright, so this is going to be a teaching for women of faith. It is of utter importance that you listen. So this does not happen to you. So and the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. And they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them, and they shall be in pain as a woman in travail. They shall be amazed one at another, their faces shall be as flames. So 16, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. And then if we go to Isaiah 3. And this is already come to pass, and I will give the children to be their princes, and the babes shall rule over them. But this is specifically for women. Therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts. In that day the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet. He hates feet that run to mischief, and their cattles and their round trees like tires like the moon, their chains, their bracelets, their mufflers, their bonnets, their ornaments of the legs, their headbands, their tablets, their earrings, their rings, the nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel, the mantles and the wimples, and the crisping pens, the glasses, and the fine linen, and the hoods, and the veils. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell there should be stink, and instead of a girdle a rent, and instead of well set hair baldness, and instead of a stomacher a girdle of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty, when men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war, and her gate shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground. And we are going to flip to Hosea 13:6. 16. Samaria shall become desolate, for she hath rebelled against her God, and she shall fall by the sword. Their infants shall be dashed to pieces, and their women with child shall be ripped up. This is why it is so important to you, women. Listen more than you speak. You do not have the authority over men. You do not have the authority to teach men anything about the word or usurp his authority. Wives be in subjection to their husbands. Our curse is that we're always going to want to usurp the authority of men. In Genesis, he will multiply in labor, our pain as the curse, and we will always want to usurp the authority of men. We're not equal. We're not equal to men. Not at all. Not at all. I mean, that's just the beginning of it. Like, the whole Jezebel spirit. Read about the story of Jezebel. Read the Testament of Reuben. Read about how we're called to shamefacedness. And modesty, and not to have other men neigh after us. And what we're called to do. We can teach women, children. We're called to keep the covenants of promise, the 10 Commandments, eating clean, and I forgot what I was gonna say, but being sanctified in His Word.